Book of Heaven, Volume 29, June 23, 1931. How the creation manifests the divine paternity, and how God feels himself father of those who recognize him in his works. I was doing my round in the creation, to follow the acts done in it by the divine will. It seemed to me that in each created thing, the adorable will was present as noble queen, as center of life, to make in each thing its sweet encounter with the creatures. But only those who recognized it in each created thing received this encounter. In this happy encounter, the correspondences open on both sides. They celebrate together, and the divine will gives, and the creature receives. But while my mind wandered by going around in the created things, my highest good Jesus told me,
"My daughter, all creation manifests the divine paternity, the power, the love, the harmony of the one who created it. But do you know of whom do we feel ourselves father? Of one who remembers and recognizes all creation as property of her creator, who, wanting to manifest his paternity toward the creatures, created so many beautiful things for love of them. So one who recognizes them in order to requite him by loving him and thanking him, draws closer around her celestial father as a daughter who recognizes his goods, and that, if he created them, it means that he wants his daughter to possess his possessions within the possessions of her father. If you knew what our joy and happiness is in feeling ourselves father, and in seeing our children close around us by means of our created things. So the creature, by remembering and recognizing what God has done for her, loves us as her father, as we love her as our daughter. We feel that our paternity is not a sterile paternity, but fecund. In the same way, with one who remembers and recognizes what I did and suffered in my life and passion, I feel myself redeemer, and I give her to possess the goods of redemption. So my pains, my works, my steps, line up around the happy creature in order to help her, sanctify her, and make her feel within herself the effects of all my life. And with one who recognizes what our love has done and can do in the order of grace, I feel myself passionate lover, and I give her the possession of my love in such a way that she will feel such love for me as to be unable to live without loving me. And since true love is in always doing my will, I make of her a prodigy of my love and of my will. What sorrow would it not be for a father to have children and not to see them around himself so as to love one another and enjoy the fruit of his inmost being? And if these children did not possess the goods of their father, would it not be an even greater sorrow? Such is our divinity. We extended our paternity in an infinite way in all creation. As Father, we are all eyes over our children, that they may lack nothing. Our arms feel the extreme need of love to clasp man to our bosom, so as to give him love and receive love. And when we see the creature running to us, wanting our embraces, oh, how happy we feel that our paternity is recognized and can carry out the office of Father for our children. Our generation is almost innumerable, yet a few children surround us. All others are far from us, far with the heart, with the will, far from our likeness. And in our sorrow, in seeing the few children around us, we say, and the other children, where are they? How can they not feel the need to have a celestial Father, to receive our paternal caresses, to possess our goods? Therefore, be attentive, recognize our goods, our works, and you will feel our paternity in the heavens, studded with stars which in their meek twinkling call you daughter and attest to you the love of your Father. Our paternity extends in the sun which with its vibrant light calls you daughter and says to you, recognize in my light the great gift of your Father who loves you so much that he wants you to be the possessor of this light. Our paternity extends everywhere, in the water you drink, in the food you take, in the varieties of the beauties of all nature. They have a common voice, all calling you daughter of the great celestial Father, and as a daughter of his, they want to be possessed by you. Now, what would be our contentment if, in all things created by us, At our tender voice calling you daughter, we heard your voice calling us Father, and saying to us, "This is a gift of my Father. Oh, how he loves me, and I want to love him very, very much."
Fiat.